Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you 2 tips for tomorrow's racing. Now before we get stuck into them, quickly just want to recap on how our selections have performed today. Now at the current time recording, I'm doing this video just before 5:30. We've still got 2 runners to go tonight at Sandown at Carlisle, so obviously I don't know how they've got on, but we've just had our nap run for us so far. And that was at Ripon, where we went with Show Palace. Was fairly disappointing in the end. Could just never get involved in the race. And if you were watching a lot of the racing today, you had to be following horses on the front end. Lots of them that were prominent kind of stayed there towards the end. And I just think the track was riding that way today. So yeah, I think you can probably put a line through the run. But yeah, disappointing there with the nap. But fingers crossed our other 2 selections can get the job done for us later. So yeah, hopefully we can get some good results there. But anyway, 2 tips for tomorrow's racing, both on the flat, and we're going to be going to the 240 at Carlisle for the first one of them, where we're going with my next best here with a horse called Hey Up It's Maggie for Kevin Stott and Tony Coyle. Now this horse I thought has been running in some decent races on her 2 starts this season, where she's been taking on the boys. She finished 5th at Chester, which wasn't a bad run, but I thought her latest effort over 5 furlongs at York was definitely a really eye-catching run. It was a good effort there to finish in 4th place, taking on those boys in a higher quality race than what she's going to be running in tomorrow. So yeah, I think you can mark up that effort. She's dropped up to a couple of pounds as well, to a mark of 76, which I think is a fairly workable mark for her. But in this race tomorrow, it's a fillies handicap and a class 4 contest, so it's arguably a lot more easier and calmer waters compared to what she's been running in of late. Also as well, if you go back through some of her form as a juvenile, she was quite promising. She made the frame on a couple of starts, but also as well, she was a winner at Catterick, which can be quite a demanding test for a juvenile. It's a bit of a unique, quirky track, but she did well when she won that day. And also as well, it was on soft ground, so I think she definitely appreciates a little bit of giving it, and at Carlisle it's very testing at the moment, so I think that will suit her. Also as well, a prominent race style I think will suit as well, and plus she gets the 3-year-old allowance. I thought there was quite a lot to suggest really that she had a really good chance in this race, and I think if she can be up there with the lead, I think she can stay there come the end of the race. Generally round about 5 to 1 shot. That price is available with William Hill at the time recording, and I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet to kick things off there. We then end the day with my nap, which runs in the 5:30 at Brighton, where I'm going with a horse here called Carbon Positive for Ray Dawson, claiming free, and he's riding for Robert Cow. Now this horse is 2 to 1 at the moment. I'm going to recommend a 1-point win bet here. I think this horse should take all the beating, to be honest with you. Ran a respectable 4th at Nottingham last time, when ideally was drawn on the wrong part of the track. But to be fair, it was a good race in the end. It's thrown out a couple of winners. A horse called 4 a Day for Rod Millman, who finished 3rd there. And also as well, Nigel Tinkler's horse, who you might remember we put up here as a winner when that horse went on to score at Musselburgh. That was a really strong race. This is a drop down in grade tomorrow into Class 6 company. It looks quite a winnable contest on paper for me, and I think this horse might just be able to outclass all of these in this grade. I think the trip will be okay as well. The ground will be drying out, which will suit him too. Just lots to like about this horse's chances tomorrow, and I think he can get a win here, and I think he'll break his maiden tag. Not a particularly original selection, but I think he can get the job done for us. So they're the 2 tips for tomorrow's racing. If you're still enjoying these videos, remember to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe here to my YouTube channel at Lucky Loaders 15. Also as well, if you want to follow me on social media, you can do on Twitter, where my handle is at Lucky Loader 15. And if you want to find out a little bit more about myself, my YouTube, my website address I should say, is www.chrisloaderracing.co.uk. So please gamble responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.